Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and another training vlog. In the first video, we did a mic'd up train with me session and it ended up being about 17 minutes long. So I don't know how many viewers have 15 to 20 minutes to watch me huff and puff and talk about exercise. So we're gonna try a bit of a different format today. We're gonna condense down this footage. I'm not gonna show you all sets and all reps. I'm actually going to just do this intro in the gym and then commentate over the rest of it from my studio. But let me know what format you like. Do you like the live mic'd up training sessions? Do you like this style? Or do you like both? Let me know in the comments. Today we are doing kettlebell again. I'm on week 4, day 2 of a 4-month program. Once I get into month 2, which is next week, I'm gonna start sprinkling in some barbell just because I love barbell and I want that extra volume. But so far, new to kettlebells, really enjoying it, definitely exposing some weaknesses and still a beginner and trying to dial in form and technique. So not perfect, but just gotta practice, and it'll get there. So let's get after it. I'll see you in the commentary. Okay, first exercise of the day is the kettlebell thruster. Doing 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps here. My focus is nice, even pressure through my feet, good depth, and really exploding through the thrust, and then controlling that eccentric. I'm gonna put all the sets and reps here on the screen so you can see them, and then I will show you the entire program at the end of the video if you want a screenshot. Up next, we have the Z press. This one is brutal. You're taking the hips out of the equation by straightening out the legs and getting to that pancake position. The chest stays nice and tall, trying to keep that back straight, pressing overhead. This was tough. Really works the shoulders, obviously, but does a lot for core stabilization as well. Really love this exercise. There's a lot of variations of this movement as well. But you can see I'm starting to struggle there. 3 sets of 8 to 10 reps. Next on the list is the single kettlebell snatch. Now, this is my second time doing the kettlebell snatch and really just trying to get the technique right. I'm trying to make every rep look the same, making sure that I'm using my hips to initiate that drive and then punching through the air to extension and then catching that front rack position before I go into the next rep. Is my form perfect? Absolutely not. There is so much room for improvement, but overall, this is a fantastic exercise. Definitely feeling it by the end of these 2 sets. 12 to 15 reps per arm and feeling good here. You'll see that when I get to the left side, I am definitely not as stable or strong, but that's okay. That's why we're doing this. Unilateral work is super important. Do not neglect it in your training. Here, I'm gonna walk around in a circle, think about my life choices, giving myself like 15, 20 seconds, and then I magically appear again to do the left side. Okay, moving into our superset, we have the kettlebell close grip push-up. Trying to touch the chest of the bell, driving back up, not letting the hips sag, You can see I have a wider stance here, purely for stability. Some people will do this by grabbing the handle of the kettlebell. I prefer grabbing the actual bell itself. Then we have the kettlebell L crunch. The goal here is to drive the kettlebell up and touch the toes and then control yourself back down to the mat. I didn't do it on this set, but on set 2 and 3, once I got back down to the mat, I actually drove my shoulders down to the floor as well, trying to spread the chest, just get a little more of a stretch there. And for me, personally, it felt better and more effective. So try that out. Let me know what you think. Lastly, we have the kettlebell side plank. This was a brutal isometric. Goal here is to keep that arm nice and straight and then have a straight line from the neck to the hips to the feet. You don't want the hips to sag here. 30-second holds. By the end of it, I was falling apart, but awesome isometric. Really good for those obliques, firing them off, and even through the hips, just stabilizing the hips. So after 3 rounds of this, I was feeling really good. It was a very effective session, and I think it took me about 40 to 45 minutes. You don't need to spend forever in the gym to have a really effective training day. So that said, let's pop back into the gym and finish up the video. Week 4, day 2, done. Tomorrow is a rest day, so I typically do some mobility. And then Thursday, I have strength. Friday, I have Metcon. If you don't know what Metcon is, it's metabolic conditioning. Essentially, it's a big circuit to get your heart rate up and test your endurance. Right now, I'm gonna drink some protein and creatine. I'm gonna eat some lunch, allow my body to refuel, and then I'm just recovering. Really, guys, there's nothing special about this. It's being consistent, training hard, prioritizing real food, and allowing your body to recover. That is it. Thank you for taking the time to be here and stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you like this video format, let me know in the comments below. If you like the longer videos where I'm mic'd up training, showing you all sets and reps, let me know. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And again, if you need coaching, there's a link in the description box. I'll see you in the next one.